What's up, everybody? It's the People's Champ in the building. Now, I did a video last night trying to, get caught up on what's been going on in fitness that I've been behind on. I've been lacking a lot of up-to-date stuff that going on with YouTube and us YouTubers and the fitness industry and outside of fitness. Now, my yesterday video that I post speaking on Calum about I don't think he's gonna be the same because of the bicep injury that he had occurred a few months ago. Now, I was going through my comments a little second ago, and someone was in the comments and said, Calum had a bad accident, but they didn't attach the video. So I immediately typed in his YouTube channel and started going through his videos. And that's when I came across him trying to go zip lining or whatever off the edge of the cliff. And somehow he just slipped and fucking tore, looked like his quad or ACL tore to shreds, right? So I was looking at that and I was like, dang, I gotta see what else is going on. So I clicked to another video that he uploaded at the doctor's. He was at the hospital, at the doctor's, a doctor visit, and his leg was noticeably smaller than the injured leg, which I expect, but this just goes back to when I said I don't think he's gonna ever be the same, because I said he's very daring. Like, he's a risk taker, fearless, and all of that. And now he and it's been a few weeks now. He just fucked his quad up, tore his bicep, trying to curl 400 pounds plus, and then just tore his fucking quad to shreds. I don't know if the peoples around him are openly honest with him and just telling him, like you guys tell me, take your time, heal, don't be in a rush. Like, cardio is always good anytime after any surgery, because it helps the healing process goes a whole lot smoother and faster. So that's what I've been kind of focusing on. Now, that young man has jeopardized his career of ever touching a fitness stage and trying to become pro and being on a pro level when it comes to that stage and competing. Because I don't know anyone outside of Branch Warren that fucked his quad up and came back and brought that body part up and did a lot of damage on the stage for a few years after his leg injury. But we all know that it was a whole lot of enhancements involved, right along with hard work, to achieve that he achieved, because everybody had him out. Now, with that being said, I'm not trying to say that I'm trying to count Calum out whatsoever. I'm definitely not going to kick a dog lies down. Let's get that part straight. I just hate to see somebody that has the potentials to be like the next Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm not saying he's going to be 8-time Mr. Olympia. I'm talking about far as with all of the acting, with the looks, the tone of his voice, the accent, the way he talked, the way he present himself and everything. He's jeopardizing all of that for being too much of a risk taker. He has nothing to prove, right? Because that's 2 strikes. Me, I'm very spiritual, right? I might don't believe in the same gods as most people's or whatever. I'm very spiritual though. So I look at all of those things as a sign. That's been two signs, significant signs that's like dramatic. His arm, his leg. What's next? His back, his head. It's like you only really get 3 shots before your chances is up. You got to pay attention and be willing to humble yourself to just sit back and just let nature take its course. Because if you don't, you know, you can cut everything short. You could chop your legs off of your own body, meaning that you can stop all of your own blessings. And I'm speaking in general when I'm saying this. I'm speaking in general. You know, now, I really hope that this young man actually take the time and let his body heal, because he went through some major trauma to those muscle areas. Major trauma. It wasn't no just surgery to remove something and or to replace something. He put trauma to the muscle and the nerves. And he got to get them things to firing up close to normal as possible, which means he need to change his way of living. And that's, you know, the way he moves, it shows like he don't have any children. So I don't think he have kids. And if that's the case, maybe that's why he's so over the top and live on the edge, you know. And maybe he should start looking at life a little more different, like he has kids and responsibilities to, you know, continue building his legacy for, you know, because I'm looking at him on that bed and it's just sad because I could see the disappointment in his face, like, damn, like again. But now this is his fucking leg, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got to stand up and walk on our legs. Like, you know, you don't have to walk on your arms. So, you know, the leg, that's a big difference, you know. And this guy had a phenomenal physique. And I don't see his physique ever coming back with the complete balance that he once had. So, if he's watching this video, I hope that he don't take this as no form of disrespect. Because like I said, before I took a break from YouTube with the whole fitness thing, I'm not fit to entertain none of this drama crap anymore. I have nothing to prove. Nothing to prove whatsoever, you know, so I'm not taking no jab at Calum whatsoever. So if some of you fans is watching this video, I don't want you guys to get the impression that Mac Truck is out here trying to kick him while he's down. I'm actually, you know, very sympathetic for him because, you know, from one athlete to another, and I'm not talking about this fitness shit. I'm talking about from football to track and field, you know, to water polo and all of that. I'm talking about real sports that pertains team effort. So from one athlete to another, I just hope this guy can just take his time, come back right, and just heal. He's young enough to where he has a really strong possibility to where he can get some of that balance back. But if he don't sit down and find a way to just find some part of being humble, and I'm not saying that he's cocky. I'm talking about, when I say to find some humbleness, I'm talking about just, I don't need to be in no rush to go back out there for my fans. I don't need to be in a rush to show everyone that, yeah, I had an arm injury, a bicep tear that I could bounce back. Or now I have a quad knee injury and quad injury. Oh, I could bounce back. Nah, I'm going to take my time. I'm going to be humble. I'm going to be patient. And I'm going to come back stronger. That's the attitude that I hope he could instill in his mind and in his heart to come back. You know, I had to humble myself to drop down now 200 pounds, probably less than 200 pounds now. I might be like 199 or 198 or whatever, you know. So I'm not getting caught up in this whole ego trip like, damn, I got to go back in the gym and put my weight up. Damn, I got to start shoveling this food. Damn, I got to jump on all these enhancements. No, I have to humble myself and just be like, right now is not the time. For one, I'm too goddamn old to be going through major injuries and thinking that I could bounce back. A major injury would be a permanent injury for me. So I'm being very wise now. I'm not that teenager, 20-year-old kid, early 30s. No, I'm in my late 30s now. And all it takes is one mistake for me to cause permanent damage to having the physique that I have now. I don't want it to be once and had and all of that until I get all the way out of the game. So this is just my input and me sending my condolences and my support to Calum for his downtime right now. That's it. So yeah, that's a little different video from what you guys are normally used to seeing Mac Truck do, but I gotta always keep it all the way 100 with you guys. That's what's on my heart right now to talk about. So that's what I'm talking about. Now to my new supporters out there, don't think that I'm promoting gun violence, because I'm not promoting gun violence whatsoever. That's just to symbolize to my phrase of giving it to you gun barrel straight. And what I mean by gun barrel straight means giving it to you raw and uncut, no filter, no editing, no nothing, just giving it to you. All right, I'm out.